Ethan, lately I have been thinking a lot about happiness. Not the big kind that people talk about online, but the quiet kind that shows up in small moments.
I understand what you mean. The older I get, the more I realize that happiness is not always loud or exciting. Sometimes it is just a calm feeling that appears when you're not even looking for it.
Exactly. When I was younger, I thought happiness meant achieving something big, a new job, a big trip, or a major change in life. But now I notice that my happiest moments are much simpler.
Same here. I used to think I would feel happy once everything in my life was settled, once I had clarity, stability, and answers. But life doesn't really work that way.
No, it does not. Life keeps moving and things are always changing. Waiting for a perfect moment feels like waiting forever.
That is why small moments matter so much. They happen even when life feels uncertain.
For me, happiness shows up in moments like having a quiet morning with no rush, just sitting with a cup of tea, feeling the sunlight, and not needing to be anywhere.
That sounds peaceful. For me, it's usually late evenings, when the day is finally over and I can just sit back and breathe without thinking about what comes next.
It's interesting how happiness feels different for different people. My mornings feel full of possibility. Your evenings feel like release.
That is true. In the evening, I feel like I can finally be myself without pressure. No expectations, no need to perform.
Pressure really affects happiness. We don't always realize how much pressure we carry every day.
We carry pressure to succeed, to be productive, to improve constantly. It gets exhausting.
That's why small moments feel so valuable. They give us a break from that constant effort.
Yes, like walking outside and feeling the air change, or hearing a song that reminds you of a good memory.
Or laughing at something small and unexpected. Those moments feel real. They're not planned.
I think that's the key. Small happiness is unplanned. It just happens when you allow yourself to be present.
Being present is hard, though. My mind is often thinking about what I should be doing next.
Mine too. I struggle with that a lot. I can be in a nice moment and still worry about the future.
I do that as well. Sometimes I'm enjoying something and suddenly my mind says, this will not last.
That thought can steal happiness very quickly.
Yes, it can. But I'm learning to gently bring my attention back to remind myself that this moment is enough.
That takes practice. I'm still learning it, especially when life feels uncertain.
Uncertainty makes us want control, and control often takes us away from simple joy.
That is true. When I try to control everything, I miss what's happening right in front of me.
Do you think age changes how we see happiness?
I think so. At our age, mid-20s, we start realizing that life is not a straight line. That realization changes our priorities.
Yes. When I was younger, I wanted everything fast. Now I want things to feel right.
Feeling right is more important than looking impressive.
I agree. I don't need my life to look impressive. I want it to feel peaceful.
Peace feels like an underrated form of happiness.
Very underrated. People chase excitement, but excitement fades quickly. Peace stays longer.
Peace allows you to enjoy small things without feeling guilty.
That guilt is real. Sometimes I feel guilty for resting or doing nothing.
Same here, like we always need to earn rest.
But rest is where many small happy moments appear.
That is true. Some of my happiest moments happen when I allow myself to slow down.
Like what?
Simple things. Sitting quietly, watching the sky change colors, listening to familiar music.
Those moments feel almost invisible, but they stay with you.
Yes, they leave a soft feeling inside you even after they're gone.
I think that's what real happiness feels like. Soft, not loud.
I like that. Soft happiness.
Me too. It feels honest.
Talking about this makes me realize how much happiness depends on attention.
Attention and permission. Permission to enjoy without rushing.
That might be one of the hardest lessons to learn.
But also one of the most important.
I agree, and maybe learning it slowly is part of the process.
Ethan, something else I've noticed is how easily we forget small moments once they pass. We remember big events clearly, but small happiness disappears quickly unless we pay attention.
That is true. Big moments feel important, so we store them carefully in our memory, but small moments slip away because they feel ordinary.
And yet, when I look back honestly, most of my life is made of ordinary moments, not big events.
Same here. Most days are simple. Wake up, work, eat, rest. Nothing dramatic happens, but that doesn't mean those days are empty.
I used to think ordinary meant boring. Now I think ordinary means stable.
That's a big shift. Stability is something many people secretly want, but they feel strange admitting it.
Because stability doesn't look exciting.
Exactly. It doesn't look good on social media. Nobody posts about a calm evening where nothing special happened.
But those calm evenings are often when I feel safest.
I feel that too. Safety creates space for small happiness to exist.
Without safety, the mind is always alert, always worried.
And worry blocks happiness even when good things are happening.
I struggle with comparison sometimes. When I see others achieving big things, I question whether my small moments are enough.
I struggle with that as well. Comparison makes simple happiness feel unimportant.
Yes, it makes you feel like you should want more, even if you are content.
That pressure slowly disconnects you from your own life.
I notice that when I spend less time comparing, I feel more present, more grateful.
Gratitude changes how you see everything. It doesn't remove problems, but it softens them.
I agree. When I practice gratitude, even small things feel meaningful, like a kind message or a peaceful walk.
For me, gratitude often shows up at unexpected times. When I'm tired but still able to rest. When I feel low but supported.
That support matters so much. Happiness feels easier when you're not carrying everything alone.
Yes, even knowing someone understands you makes a difference.
I think small happiness often comes from connection, not just with people, but with yourself.
That is true. When I ignore my feelings, happiness feels distant.
Same here. When I listen to myself honestly, even uncomfortable emotions, I feel more balanced.
Balance feels like a better goal than happiness sometimes.
Because happiness changes, but balance keeps you steady.
Exactly. Some days are heavy, some days are light. Balance allows both.
I used to feel disappointed when I wasn't happy. Now I try to ask myself, what do I need right now?
That question changes the focus from judging to caring.
Yes, sometimes the answer is rest, sometimes it's distractions, sometimes it's talking.
For me, sometimes the answer is simply doing nothing without guilt.
That's hard to do.
Very hard. My mind often tells me I should be doing something useful.
Mine too, but usefulness is not the same as worth.
That sentence really hits. Worth should not depend on productivity.
Exactly. Small moments remind us of that. They exist without effort.
Like laughing unexpectedly or feeling calm for no clear reason.
Those moments feel like gifts.
And gifts don't need to be earned.
I like that thought a lot.
Me too. It feels honest.
Talking about this makes me realize how much happiness depends on attention.
Attention and permission. Permission to enjoy without rushing.
That might be one of the hardest lessons to learn.
But also one of the most important.
I agree. And maybe learning it slowly is part of the process.